Okay, hi guys. I wanted to give you a quick update on my lips. I appreciate all of you guys' well wishes and advice and support and prayers, and I think all of that really makes a difference. That along with just a positive attitude, and I've tried to just take the approach that, hey, it happened, it sucks. Um, but I get through it and it'll be okay. It could be worse. There's lots of people going through a lot worse things than this, so I feel very lucky. I'm really generally a really healthy person, I think, and I really don't have allergies. The only thing that I'm allergic to is codeine, and that's not really even been significantly proven. It's just like many, many years ago, like 20 years ago, I had a slight reaction, so they automatically just say you're allergic. So I'm generally not really an allergic person. I do have sensitive skin and always have, so I just have to be careful what I put on my skin, which is why I lean towards the more natural products. As you can see, my lips are looking better, I think. The swelling has gone down almost to nothing really. The only problem I'm having right now is my lips feel, um, I don't know if you've ever burned your finger or something, touched a really hot pan or a burner, and when it burns your finger, it leaves behind a layer of really smooth skin, like it's smooth and it doesn't have any feeling. Well, that's how my lips are right now. My entire lips are very, very abnormally shiny smooth, like they've been, chemically burnt or just severely burnt, the scarring you're left with. I don't believe that's going to last. I think that's going to disappear. It'll heal. It's going to take a while. Last time this happened with the same product, it was, as I stated, I think it was almost a year ago. And if I remember right, it took me, at least a couple months for all of it to completely disappear. And, right, what ends up lasting the longest is all around the edge, which you can't really pick up in the camera here, but all around the edge, it just stays really, really, really chapped and really red inflamed looking. So I can just cover that with a little bit of powder or something until it completely heals. All I've been using on my lips is my calendula infused olive oil, and somebody had suggested in the comments on my last video to add some vitamin E. So I did do that, which was a really good suggestion. Vitamin E is super healing, and I think that's really upped the recovery and healing of my lips. So thank you for that suggestion. That's really worked. So I think from now on, never really been much of a lip junkie chapstick user or lip. When I was younger, I used to use a fair amount, I guess, of lip gloss, but as I got older, I pretty much don't put anything on my lips unless I feel I need to. So it's not a big deal. I'll continue to probably just use my calendula infused olive oil with the vitamin E in the future, if I get chapped lips or something. And I really feel, I've really researched this. I've had a lot of time. I've researched essential oils anyway for quite some time, quite a few years before I even started making my own products, because I've been into natural healing type things, herbs and essential oils and stuff for many, many years. Like I said, well before I started making bath and beauty products. So even through that, I never realized in the last week I've done some more intensive research. And I really believe it was the peppermint oil. I think it was an overuse of peppermint oil, which may not bother everybody, but when you get like a more sensitive individual like myself, my tolerance to too much of it is just maybe a lot lower than somebody else's. But I'm not the only one, because like I said, there's like, if you look on the internet, there's like hundreds if not thousands of people that reacted to the peppermint lip balms, not just the tinted ones. Like I said, at first I thought maybe the carmine had something to do with it, but on more research I realized that the people were reacting to the peppermint products rather than just, just the colored products. So either they had like a really bad batch that they put too much peppermint oil in, or, I don't know, or just, peppermint oil is, I talked about rosemary oil having a significant amount of natural camphor in it. Peppermint oil has a significant amount of natural menthol in it. The peppermint oil is never designed to be put on the lips. That was something I actually didn't realize, because I had mentioned that I made my own peppermint lip balm previously, and I didn't have any problems with it, but I didn't put a lot of peppermint in it. As a matter of fact, I had a couple customers that said that it needed more peppermint because it didn't leave the zing on their lips like they wanted, and I never did end up upping the amounts, which I'm glad I didn't now. So peppermint is not designed to be used on the lips. I think we get by with it in like lip products as long as we use it in careful doses. It's when you use too much of it that you start having the problems. Peppermint is a wonderful essential oil. I don't want to scare people away from peppermint. Peppermint is a wonderful essential oil. It can be used for, when my kids have an upset stomach, a lot of times I'll make them some peppermint tea. Peppermint essential oil, or smelling peppermint can not only help soothe an upset stomach, it can help with a headache. The problem is when you overuse something like that, the exact things that it is designed to help with, it all of a sudden starts causing more problems with. And it's when it reaches that toxic level. Peppermint oil is never designed to be put on the lips. It's too harsh. And like I said, in the proper doses, probably most people would not have a problem with it. Peppermint oil, if you look it up on toxicity from peppermint oil, you'll find that overuse of peppermint oil can cause a number of problems, and a lot of them do have to do with the lip and mouth area. And one fact is that peppermint is never supposed to be used on the lip area or the area below the nose, especially in children under 8 years of age. Some studies have shown that by using peppermint, like some sort of menthol, because, peppermint, menthol, kind of in the same category, I guess. Peppermint has natural menthol. I have to research that a little bit more. So, but the studies have shown that some children under 8 have had instant collapse from it. I mean, that's a very minute amount, so I'm not trying to scare you. It's just my whole point is just be careful with anything, anything, not just peppermint oil. In this case, it just happened to be peppermint oil. Live and learn. It's okay. When you use something, when you get a reaction like this, it's not just as simple as getting rid of it. Your body actually, and your lips have a lot of fat. When you've been poisoned or you've reached it, you've had a toxic level of something in your system, it stores in the fat. In your body, it actually stores there, and it takes quite some time for it to your body to completely relieve itself and rid itself of that substance. So I have noticed I've gotten a couple patches appear on my hands. When this happened to me before, I did end up getting a couple patches on my arms and a couple on my legs. We didn't know what caused it at the time. I had mentioned that in the other video, so I won't get into that. But now I believe it was my body, because I let it go because I didn't realize what was happening. I didn't get on the prednisone quick enough, and so it went kind of systemic to a point. Maybe that's a harsh word, but it kind of went through my body. My body trying to rid itself of it, and it trying to store in the fat cells, I guess it would be called. So anyway, I'll show you how much I can smile. Usually I have a very big smile. My dentist, my dental hygienist that cleans my teeth once told me that, you know, I have a very pretty smile, like Julia Roberts' smile, because my husband always tells me, you have such a big mouth. And I smile quite big. And, you know, so just for comparison, so you can see this is how much I can smile now. I can give you a little bit of a grimace. But when I do, it stretches the skin. It's like, you know, it's just very, very smooth and tight. But it's okay. I'm wrinkled too when I do this. It wrinkles up a lot more than usual. My lips look like they're about 20 years older than the rest of my face. But anyway, I'm trying to, you know, just keep a positive attitude about it. It's okay, it'll pass. I've got, you know, lots of things going on. I'm very, very busy with the business. I've been, you know, until I really felt like I'd pinpointed what was wrong with this, what had happened here, I was being very cautious about being around any type of scents or smells. So I've only been packing orders, and I really haven't been making anything the last week. Now I'm really excited because I really feel like I've narrowed down what it was, what the cause was. It's okay, I'll avoid it in the future. I'll get through this. Positive attitude and well wishes and prayers are always the best thing. If you allow your body to get more stressed, you know, by being depressed over it, then it just doesn't help your body heal. So thank you to you all for all of your support and all of your prayers. I'm doing really well. Just a little sneak peek now. I only announced this on my Facebook, but I'm going to give you guys a little sneak peek because you've been so good to me. Usually I only have announce specials. I don't really run much for sales, but once in a while I will put a code up there for a special, and this Black Friday is such a special occasion. So if you go to my Facebook page, there is a Black Friday code on there. If you take that Black Friday code, it's good for Etsy only. Go to Etsy, checkout, enter that code. You will receive a 20% discount off of your entire order, excluding shipping. And this doesn't apply to pre-ordering soaps or on reserve soaps that are not ready to be shipped to you yet. But other than that, it's good for everything else, and I hope you guys have fun. I'm going to be coming back because I've got a cutting video. I've got some soaps that needed to be cut up, and I think I'll do at least one cutting video today, since I'm feeling better and I'm knowing that I can, you know, go back to working with the products. Okay, so that's my update. Thanks so much, guys. I can give you a little bit of a smile. It's a little bit of a grimace, but it's there. So, you know, laugh it off, live and learn, you know, keep a good attitude. Alrighty, let's see if I can get out of this. Sometimes I have a little trouble shutting. Okay, here we go. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Bye.